Merry Christmas, everybody. Amon, Nathaniel, nice to see you both. So it is Christmas. So I thought I would stop in for a little bit before I have to go to work and hang out for just a little bit. Uh, Chris Gonzalez, nice to see you. Merry Christmas to you as well. So I do have a crystal opening dropping here in a couple hours. About the time that I'm going to have to, right before I got to end the stream and head off to work because, well, I'm not one of the fortunate few that gets to take some time off. But I hope everybody else has gotten some time off, gotten some time with some family, loved ones. Just stopping by to say hi. Got to get back to him. No problem. I understand. Nathaniel, I appreciate you stopping in to say hi and dropping that like. Appreciate you a lot. I understand most people are probably with family today and friends, and I hope everybody is. Just to let everybody know, Dee Dee, nice to see you. Fun unboxing day. Not a problem. I feel you, my friend. I will be heading into work shortly after I get done with the live stream today myself. So, worked last night, and I gotta work full shift. Actually, I'll be working till midnight tonight. So, but like I started to say, I do have a crystal opening dropping here in a couple hours. Obviously, we do the weekly crystal opening, and this year it just happened to be Christmas Day for it. So, we got that coming out here in a little bit. Do stand by for that, guys. Make sure you check it out. I'm pretty excited about that. I actually opened 3 7-stars in that opening, so a lot going on in there, not to mention several Nexuses, some Banquet crystals, whole 9 yards. But we're doing pretty good on getting prepared for Necropolis. I actually fully maxed out both of the milestone, both the solo and the Alliance milestones for this account. And so now we're looking, all the units, all the revives, everything right now will probably be going towards Necropolis. The biggest thing is, like I said, we're going to be doing the Necropolis run for my birthday. That is January the 9th. But before we do that, something even more special I want to announce today for those who are able to stop in or catch this on the replay. On Thursday evening, I will be going live again. Thursday evening, I will be doing giveaways that night. We still will have some time left in the Banquet event, and I'm going to be giving away some Google Play cards, some iTunes cards, just a few different things to help out the community. Maybe a few of you are just shy on those final milestones, or maybe you want to push a little bit on Necropolis or whatever. My way of giving back to you guys and saying thank you for this last year. Again, that is one of the biggest things. I cannot thank you guys enough. This last year has been absolutely phenomenal. It's been a little over a year since we officially started the channel, and it has been just absolutely wonderful to see all the growth. Ross, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Merry Christmas. So, with that being said, honestly, like I said, everything I'm doing right now is pushing for Necropolis prep. So let's go ahead and jump into the arenas and pick up some units. Going to be a little boring with some of this, but I figure most people have family obligations and stuff anyways. So, I figure we'll do one of the more boring streams today. That way everybody's catching it on playback. But that's also why I wanted to make sure the announcement of the contest Thursday night. I'll be doing some random drawings. Just anyone who is in chat, I'll be calling out, who wants which cards. Obviously, I know it does no good if I give somebody on an iPhone a Google Play card or vice versa. So I will be putting those up Thursday night. Like I said, we're going to go live for a few hours and just give everybody a chance to win works for them, and also just kind of hang out and catch up with everybody because it's been a while since we've been able to do that too much on a regular basis. Wasi, Merry Christmas to you. Oops, Brittany, how's it doing? Love seeing you in the chat. Life is really good right now. Just pulled Herc from the 6-star Abyss Nexus from the Alliance rewards, and I'm pushing units for the 7-star crystal. Nice, congratulations, Ross. Brittany, actually, the new place is wonderful. Very tiny place. I got a nice little small cottage, 300 square foot. So nothing big, but just enough for me to get by and, be able to really kind of push some things and get back into things. Obviously, a place to rest my head and be able to do some work. So I'm really honestly happy with it. It's been fairly peaceful since I've gotten in here. Did you see the new rank up I posted in the Alliance? No, I don't think I did, Wasi. I've been kind of busy this morning, to be honest with you. Like I said, I had to make a couple phone calls first thing this morning, and then after that, it's been working on getting that video out, grabbing a little bit of lunch, and then trying to get this live stream set up so I can come over and hang out. Who did you push up? I know I've got a few that are going to get pushed up here shortly after the level up event. And after I know my crystal opening's live, so it doesn't ruin everything for everybody. But I'm really excited for today, guys. This is probably one of the more exciting crystal openings I've done. Was able to 8 featured 6-star crystals. Those had some amazing things that I'm really excited about. Rank 5 Kate, nice. Luck's been good for you this banquet event. Yes, actually, luck hasn't been bad, to be truthful with you. The new account that we started in July pulled its first 7-star out of the banquet event. We got 7-star Thanos on that account, surprisingly enough. And I have added a couple new 7-stars. If anybody saw the last crystal opening, we added Professor X as a 7-star to the account, which I'm really excited about because that is definitely going to be valuable for the Necropolis run. Got some great rank up materials. As a matter of fact, I am positioned for my first rank 2 7-star right now. So really excited about that. Not for sure if I'm going to rank up one of the champions I have or hold off for the one that I truly want. But we will see how that goes over the next few days or so. But otherwise, I mean, honestly, especially considering the fact that Banquet was not as big as we were really all expecting and hoping. All in all, the event has been absolutely wonderful for me so far. I know that I'll be getting at least one more 7-star on both of my other accounts. I'll be interested to see where we end up. Trill, nice to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. Merry Christmas. We are just doing some... I might grab a 7-star you want out of this. Yeah, that's the other thing that I'm thinking too. Is the reason why I'm debating on holding the materials is because the selector does give me a little bit more to work with there as far as that. And with knowing that I'm going to be running that soon enough, it's kind of worth the wait, in my opinion. And I know waiting isn't always our strong suits for some of the members of the community, and I know it's really hard when you're right on the cusp of something that big. But if it can work out a lot better for me in the long run, then we'll practice our patience. But no, I mean, honestly, things are going really well, guys. I'm really excited for this next year. Um, I've already been talking to a few different members of the community about a few different things. I've got quite a bit of more that I need to reach out to people about. I've already made the pledge to everyone, and it does continue. All donations from this point forward, 5% of those will be going to a community fund to help out community members whenever we have a community member in distress. This last year was a great reminder to me. I watched so many of our members go through time periods where they really could have used even just a few extra bucks here and there. And I'm really excited to start putting that together. I will be doing that along with I will be increasing that amount based off of other YouTubers who donate or who pledge as well to the channel. I've already agreed that up to 25% of anything that comes into the channel will go into the community fund. Once I get a few more YouTubers on board. I've talked to a couple already, a few things that I'm working on, details behind the scenes on, but we'll be making more announcements on that. Jakey, nice to see you. Merry Christmas, my friend. YT User, Merry Christmas. How's it going, brother? I got Valiant today after exploring Necro. Congratulations on that. That is absolutely amazing. I am extremely looking forward to my first run. I actually caught the end of Rizzo's first run last night. And you could definitely tell. First off, he did better than he planned to do on it, but on top of that, too, he was just really relieved to finally get that run over with. He got some really nice pulls out of it as well. It was absolutely wonderful. Anyways, Merry Christmas, Wolf. I'm going to dip. See you later, and good luck with the arena grind. No problem, Ross. I appreciate you. Like I said, I know everybody's got family stuff today and everything, or at least most of people do in the community. I figure for some of those who might not, like myself, figure to go live for a little while and hang out, just to give us all somebody else to hang out with a little bit today, and celebrate. And like I said, Thursday night, once things have calmed down for most people a little bit, we're going to do the giveaway. So I know it would have been kind of better to do it as a Christmas giveaway, but hey, we all know the Christmas season lasts a lot more than just a single day. So, really excited to do that. Congratulations, Wasi, on the third path there. I know you were saying earlier that you were thinking that at the rate you're going, you should have full exploration by February at the latest. And honestly, you might even be able to do it a little sooner than that, the way you've been going. So, really proud of you. You've been pushing amazingly on that. I know it's not only is it great for yourself, but all those extra deaths definitely help the community for sure. I know myself right now, I have, I think, 80 revives setting in inventory right now, and I am just shy of 5,000 units. So that's another 125 there. So that puts me close to 200. Obviously, some of those will expire before we get to Necro, but I'll have some time to replace them. And I know the biggest thing that I want to do is push up the units. I figure if I set myself up for 250 to 300, then worst case scenario, we know that we've got enough to cover it. And if we end up not needing as many as we bank for, so be it. But I definitely want to make sure that I've got enough to go. Yeah, it actually helps. I actually being able to give some advice to CJ and Cisco. Yeah, yeah, I know you've been doing pretty good about helping out everybody. Buy the monthly EQ 1K offer and use the energy to auto 5.4.6. I will keep that in mind. I've been farming a few things. I've got actually several energy refills right now. I went through probably about 15 of them earlier this month working on different things. And I'm still sitting on probably 11 or 12 volt energy refills right now. I probably explored for how much you have if you factored the 1K offer. Not a problem. Not a problem. I appreciate that. I will tell you this much. If it wasn't for Necropolis, I might be grinding really hardcore right now to try and push up to the 6K units. I know it's not the best offer, but at the same time, that offer that popped up today, the red and green special for 7-star, it was really tempting. There's definitely some skill champions in the 7-star pool I wouldn't mind having. Moondragon probably being one of the top ones. But outside of that, obviously, we all know my biggest push has been for Hulk. Your initial completion hopefully won't cost you more than your 80 revives. Yeah, I'm hoping so. But again, we all know I'm not the best in the community by far. And so I would much rather over prep and make sure that I've got enough to guarantee we get through it. And on top of that too, I mean, we've definitely got more time coming. Right now, I've already got Aegon prepped fairly decently. He is rank 4, Sig 200, and I'm going to ascend him beforehand as well. And then, obviously, I have the Awakened Shuri if I need her. I'm not 100% sure if I'll need her or not. I know there's been some mixed things on that. But I've heard from several people that she could be useful. Like I said, Aegon, I plan on doing quite a bit of the work. I have to go through and study the past a little bit myself, and then probably reach out to a few community members and kind of bat some ideas around. Now, I did get the rank up materials today, like I said, to rank up my first 7-star to rank 2. The thing about it is though the rank up materials I have would not do Shuri. So I am still a little ways off on that, but I have some options on that as well. So I don't know. There's a few things I'm kind of batting around an idea or two on whether or not they're going to get done in the next 2 weeks. Obviously, the biggest thing is going to be the fact that I'm still going to be putting in at least 50 hours a week at work from now until we do the run. And I still need to do a bunch of stuff behind the scenes for the channel, as well as start getting some videos out on a regular basis and getting on here and hanging out with you guys more often. So I'm really trying to figure out where my balance is on all of that, how I can make it all work to guarantee that I can get at least a fluid schedule going. Hasn't been the easiest, but it's worth it though. 2 fights that can annihilate you even with Aegon. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I did every single fight with Aegon except for Namor, who I used Shuri for. Okay, cool. Great to keep in mind there. Kimbo, nice to see you. Merry Christmas to you as well. You 6-star ascended, fully boosted Aegon on recoils. Yeah, that is the other thing that I did as well. I have not got recoils fully unlocked yet, but I do have 7 Carbanium Mastery Cores set aside right now so that I can unlock the rest of the masteries that I'll need for this. So, Jason and Jabari, nice to see you as well. Merry Christmas. Hope you guys are doing great. So, but yeah, I mean, I think honestly, one of the nice things about being one of the last ones to do my run to fall in under the wire for Road to the Crypt is I will have enough members of the community to really draw off of and make sure that I can mitigate as much as possible. Trill, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas to this season and for the community. Y'all deserve way more. Thank you, Trill. Amazing. I appreciate that so much. And the community does as well. YT, yep. Again, I appreciate the call out. Everybody make sure you hit that like button. I do appreciate everybody. We are getting really close to finally getting the 1,000 mark on our subscribers. We are just over 100 subscribers away. So I'm really excited for that.
Trill will super chatted $5. Merry Christmas, 'tis the season, and for the community y'all deserve way more.
So, yo, I've been slacking on my in-game progress, but I started my journey to Paragon about 3 days ago and been watching your videos. I'm halfway there. You've been a big... thank you, Kimbo. I'm glad that I've been able to help you. Billy D, nice to see you, man. Merry Christmas. Kimbo, I'm absolutely ecstatic to hear that my videos are helping you. I will be doing videos for Act 8 soon as well. That's one of my biggest things. I love giving a hearing that, you know, I know there's a lot of different videos out there that you can watch to walk through. I love when I can find my way to help somebody in the community to get there. So just know you can get there. Paragon is definitely easier to get than Thronebreaker. So just keep plugging away and you will get there before you know it. Abow, nice to see you. How's it going? Merry Christmas, my friend. So we will be, like I said, we'll be doing the big push on my birthday for January 9th for Necropolis. I'm going to be doing the giveaway this Thursday to we're going to give away a few Google Play and iTunes cards just to kind of help the community and on that final Banquet push and everything. And then, you know, I got a few other things that, like I said, I'm going to get in the works right now. You know, trying to figure out the exact balance. These first 2 months out here have been hectic. I will admit that, and even this, you know, well, I guess heck, we're pushing month 3 at this point. But we are into, you know, obviously we're finally into our own place, getting things settled. I'm finally recouping enough to, you know, be able to really keep the grind going and not be completely and totally worn out all the time. Um, I do plan on finally taking some days off soon. uh, right now, my first one I have planned is definitely the birthday live stream, and that one obviously we will be live streaming all day for that one. We're gonna do a 12-hour stream. Um, Gonna play a few games of chess with you in the background. Awesome, hey Val. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. But I mean, we've just got so much that like I'm really excited to finally get around to doing, and it has been, like I said, it's been a struggle these last couple months. But not only was it, what time are you planning on starting? So what I'm thinking is we're gonna do a 10 to 10. We're gonna do 10 a.m. my time till 10 p.m. my time. We're gonna do a 12-hour stream that day. We'll do the Necro run during that, as well as several other things. Obviously Necro definitely isn't going to take us 12 hours. But that'll give us just some hangout time and other things, openings, things like that. I've talked to a few different YouTubers about possibly stopping in and jumping on call throughout the day. Several are already on board and working out details on when they'll be able to jump in. I'm really hoping that most everybody gets a chance to stop in and at least hang out for a little while and celebrate my birthday with me. We kind of did a bit of a birthday thing last year, but nowhere near what we're looking at this year. And, I want to really... It'll be right after the New Year's. We'll be, right before the end of Road to the Crypt. Lots of great ways to really just celebrate and acknowledge all the amazing things that we've had come up this year. So I'm just really excited about that. I will be putting out community posts probably a few days beforehand just as a reminder to everybody, for times and everything. We probably won't kick Necro off the very first second we start the stream. We'll probably hang out for just a little bit, and then probably within the first half an hour, do our Necro run, and then kind of see where we go from there. But I'm really excited. Everybody, if you guys have a chance to stop in, please do. And like I said, definitely, if you have a chance, stop in this Thursday evening. I will be giving away Google Play cards and iTunes cards to members that are in the chat, or subscribers that are in the chat, community members. Another thing, we did give away some free memberships the other day on the channel. I will be doing that on a regular basis as well. I can do that a couple times, at least once a month. So we will be doing that as well. If you guys are interested in becoming a channel member, we are going to be getting back to doing the regular giveaways every month. We are also going to be looking at getting some merch out here soon. I've been working on getting some of that put together in the background. Like I said, guys, this next year is going to be huge. And I am just so grateful for the amount of time we've had so far and how big that things can get from here. So I want to thank everybody for the millionth time, and I will never stop. I've had too much of bloomin' food. Nothing wrong with a good meal day, hey, Bow. Like I said, guys, I'm really hoping that most of the community really honestly has had an opportunity to be surrounded by people that they love and care about and really have somebody important in their life today. Jay, nice to see you. How's it going, man? Merry Christmas. I know not everybody out there does. I know there are plenty of us out there who will spend today working or completely and totally alone. But for those of you who don't take a moment to appreciate it. Truly. There are far too many of us in this world that will go through rough times today. And so, Jay, I'm doing absolutely wonderful, to be truthful with you. We finally got into the new place and got settled at the beginning of the month. Got things really, finally got the desk in a couple weeks ago. I got the new chair this week. Really happy about that because the other one sucked. So definitely had to get that in place before we were going to do a 12-hour live stream. That's for sure. Oh yeah, man! We got some massively big things going from this point forward. Got to get some more behind the scenes things worked on this week. That's probably going to be where we're at tomorrow. Is after I get done with work, it's going to be working on the channel and everything. Like I said, guys, got a huge crystal opening coming out in about an hour and a half now. Really excited for that. Another reason why we're doing the 4-star arena is I don't want to ruin the opening by accidentally showing something that I didn't mean to show beforehand. Seen that done a few times. So, but also on top of that too, we can grab quite a few units out of this 4-star arena and some more battle chips, which I am racking up quite a few battle chips as well to go with those nearly 5,000 units that we're at already. And we are just going to keep pounding away until we hit as many units as we can. Honestly, I am going every opportunity I've got from now until my birthday, we will be pushing units. So, really excited. I got a few other things that I'm looking at that I got to see if we can do without using many resources. Because I don't want to use anything that I have set aside for Necropolis just in case we have to use it. I know a lot of people are saying 60 to 80 revives for that first run, but I would much rather be prepped and make sure that I've got closer to 250 to make sure that we don't fall short, because I definitely want those rewards. There are so many juicy things that the community has already earned, and if I can add to the count, not only to earn for myself, but also so that we can up that Titan Shard count, I am 100% game for doing so. Like I said, we'll do that first part of the stream. Probably not the first second of the stream, but definitely the first part of the stream on my birthday, and then the later half of the stream we'll be hanging out and just having a good time. Who knows? By that point, I'll probably be so toasted we'll just be auto running stuff and enjoying a few libations, maybe? I don't know. We will have to see. Especially depending on who all of the streamers that I've talked to are able to make it in throughout that. Really excited. Champion trivia. We could do some champion trivia on my birthday. I would have fun with that. Zero Frost Ninja. How's it going, my man? Merry Christmas to you. Nice to see you, my friend. So like I said, guys, I only got a little while today. We've got probably about an hour left that I can stream for, and then I'll have to get the last bit of stuff prepped that I need to do before I gotta go to work. Got a long night ahead of me. Apparently Santa isn't the only one that has to deliver things. So, But hoping that tonight's tips go better than last night. Kind of surprised, to be truthful with you. Ran the entire time and still had, even on Christmas Eve, had, um, what was it? A third of my deliveries last night not tip whatsoever. Which, by the way, guys, I've said it before and I will say it again. If you're going to order things for delivery and you're going to have a delivery driver, I don't care if it's Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Roadie, Shipped, I don't care what it is. Tip your drivers. Most of them are not getting paid anywhere near as much as you think they are. A lot of us actually lose money running you orders if you don't tip. So, I mean, especially on a day like last night and today, a little bit of goodwill towards your fellow man. I know everybody has tough times, but if you're doing well enough to order delivery, tip. That's all I'm saying. So, but we shall do what we have to do, and we will make things work, and we will make things better. Because that's what we do. It's funny. Like I said, guys. So we are. What is it? 2 months and 2 weeks. So 2.5 months since we got out here. No, 2 months and a week. Count. So just over 2 months since we moved out here. And I literally have not taken a day off from the other job since I got here. And I have been asked repeatedly how I keep doing it. The funny thing about it is my whole life, people have asked me how I do things, how I keep going, how I'm willing to take a job that's below a job that I've had before, how I can pull myself out of homelessness, how I can come out of abusive situations without massive amounts of trauma. I'm not saying I don't have trauma, I do. But so many other things. Asking me how I can work over 2 months in a row without a day off. You do what you got to do, and especially when you have goals. Too far gone. How's it going, man? It is. It is very much so. Called being a man, unfortunately. Sometimes you just don't have a choice but to suck it up and do what you got to do. And more often than not, do I know that I don't have anywhere else to turn but myself. And there are plenty of us that are in that position within the community. And that's again part of the reason why I want to start the community fund. Partially because I know there's so many of us out there that end up in those situations, but also partially to pay it forward, because there were so many of you that did reach out and help when I first got out here, and I appreciate that overwhelmingly. I will never be able to thank Dee Dee enough for taking the time to organize the community to do so. And it definitely is one of those things that I'm extremely grateful for, and that starting a community fund to help out the community is my way of giving that back. So, okay, who wants to brag about their biggest opening? Who thinks they got the best thing so far out of Banquet? I mean, right now, my brand new account that's less than a year old, barely over 7 months old, or 6 months old, somewhere in there, pulled 7-star Thanos, which I think is extremely phenomenal for a new account. But who thinks they did better? Definitely proud of the 7-star Professor X for this account. Like I said, I think he, depending on how much of Necropolis I do, I think he may end up being a factor at some point. And that is helpful. Anybody get any surprises for Christmas that they weren't expecting? Family member, gift, trip, anything that was really just kind of a little extra special? Valek, nice to see you. Merry Christmas, my brother. How you doing, man? That's awesome, Vet. Like, nothing wrong with giving. Like I said, for those who weren't in here at the beginning, I would brag about my opening the other day, but you know, okay. No problem, Mossy. But yeah, for anybody who maybe didn't catch the beginning of the stream, on Thursday night, I will be live again. Thursday night, I'm going to be doing several giveaways throughout the stream. I'll be giving out Google Play and iTunes cards during the stream, just to kind of help everybody out. Got to drive 40 minutes to deliver food to family. I'm sure I'm going to be doing at least, I'll be doing well over that tonight, but yeah. But be safe doing it. I'll be off chat, but we'll be listening to you on headphones. Thank you, Vatlik. Appreciate it, man. Nah, it's just my way of saying thank you, guys. You guys have done so much this last year, and I really appreciate it. And I how much we've done for the channel and everything, it's been just absolutely amazing. Abow, 7-star Adam from Paragon is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely a champion I'm looking for myself. But, yeah, no, it's... You guys have made this channel everything it is by all the support you have given me. And I just want to give a little bit something back to the community. Like I said. It won't be a lot. There's not going to be a huge amount of cards or anything. I'm only going to have a few, but there will be a few here. And like I said, we'll do a couple different drawings throughout the night, and you know, there will be an equivalent amount of iTunes and Google Play. So no matter which one you're on, you will have a chance to get them. Hey, Val wants to win them all. Feel free, man. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, we're still a long ways away. We still have quite a bit that I need to do to get things, you know, back to where even we were when we left Iowa. You know, I still got bills that I got to catch up. I've still got things I need to purchase for the home, for the house. Still have things that need to be done for the car, but that doesn't mean that I can't take a moment and give back to the community that has been so wonderful to me this last year. And thank you guys for this first year and set us up great for the next one. And that's really just all I want to do. So, really excited. It definitely was hard taking this last couple months off, not being able to do much for videos and stuff, not being able to hang out with you guys, not being able to push the growth and stuff the way we have been this last year. Just watching my analytics go down a bit compared to where they were. But yet, still seeing plenty of new faces joining the community. And, definitely excited to get to know some of the newer people that are coming into the community. Excited to support some more people that have been part of the community, some people that are becoming part of the community, as well as those who I was working with before we even walked away. I know Rizzo's been doing amazing. Really excited for him. Triple Z's been putting out some absolutely banger videos. Just enjoying some of his skits and stuff that he's been doing lately. He's been absolutely wonderful. And if you guys didn't see his Christmas presents to his daughters, definitely go over and check that out. Kat has been holding down the house, doing some amazing things there. Mama Bear, Prof. Hoff has had a huge year. Really excited for a lot of the things he's got coming, in spite of the fact that I know he's going to be not nearly as active as he once was. There's just so many others that, Yusafa's been doing great. And Andrew the Rough, hung out with XL Blade last night for a while. Been going over and hanging out with Abdo quite a bit recently. We're going to be doing a meetup at some point as well. Hey Wolf, out of curiosity, what do you think a fair tip is? With the last 2 or 3 years, I've been seen tipping going crazy, where machine have options of 8, 12, 15%, and now 18, 20, and 25%. Some places do 20 to 25%, or even go to Subway. And okay, see now. Okay, this is going to sound bad in a way. Certain things delivery drivers have always worked for tips. Waitresses and bartenders have always worked for tips. This is the industry we live in, okay? We know that we get paid less and that we have to live on our tips. So it depends on the industry where I think a fair tip sets. If you're in a restaurant, bare minimum, you should be doing 15%. It's always been my thing. 10% normally will make most servers happy, but 15% is customary. Anything above that is just showing true gratitude. Now, for delivery, I think that somewhat depends on the size of your order and what you're asking. Yeah, it is definitely one of those things. Like waitresses, bartenders, well, mostly waitresses, and people like myself who do gig work, we're allowed to be paid literally nothing. Billy, thank you so much. I appreciate it. As a matter of fact, in most states, they don't even have to make minimum wage. And in some states, minimum wage, like in Iowa, minimum wage is $7.35 an hour. And I know they're allowed to pay waitresses as low as $3 an hour. So it is extremely important.
Billy Barrett super chatted $6.28. Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry Christmas to you as well. But you know, that's one of the things. Like me, okay, so I get 27 cents a minute while I'm sitting in the parking lot. The second they assign me an order, I stop making money until I get back to the warehouse to pick up, to set and wait for the next order. So literally from the second that I get assigned your order until the second I get back, the only money I make is whatever portion of the delivery fee I get, which is not as high as they charge you guys. And, you know, I can get as low as $2 to run an order. So if it takes me 20 minutes to run an order, I lose quite a bit of money. And 27 cents a minute, really honestly, only translates out to $16 an hour, which isn't even good money. It's actually fairly crap, especially where I'm living at now. But so when it comes to delivery, this is kind of how I have looked at it for the entire time I've been doing delivery. $3 is a bare minimum tip. Anything over $3 is a good tip. And anything over $10 is a phenomenal tip, and you're my favorite customer. Deborah King, Merry Christmas to you as well. Am I getting a dually raid? That would be absolutely wonderful. Gee, how you doing? How's it going, Gerald? Merry Christmas to you, my man. Please like and sub to the channels. Thank you, guys. I appreciate everybody for stopping in. William, nice to see you. Yep, we're sent here by Dooley. Nice, Dooley. Appreciate you. Man, I know I recently subscribed to your channel. Always looking to support the community members. Love seeing everybody coming over. I will be back to streaming on a very regular basis very soon, and we'll definitely be returning the favor. JJ, nice to see you as well. How's it going tonight, hon? Merry Christmas to everybody. I appreciate all of you. Gee, let me see. I've tried to make you a mod again on several occasions. Gerald, Merry Christmas. No. I get it. I feel the same way. When like Subway or McDonald's, someplace like that has never been a tipping industry. Okay, I understand it's a restaurant, but it's not the same. Okay, and actually, especially with the way McDonald's has been raising their wages lately. Dooley, nice to see you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for the raid. Matter of fact, give me just a second to finish with this fight. See if we can lose a fight real quick while being distracted. Because why not?
William Lynn subscribed to the channel.
William, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for becoming a subscriber. We are pushing that 1,000 mark really fast, and I appreciate it. Over here getting distracted, trying to pay attention to chat, and losing 4-star fights. That's how it goes. Duly good look up. Brooklyn Rage by the team. 4-star. G Hippie Crimbo Young Man. Give Mama and Dada. Nice. Gee, that's because Billy's from Ireland. He's saying hi from Ireland. I want to do one thing real quick here. I know we got quite a few people that came over from Dooley's. But just in case anybody hasn't subscribed to him that was already over here hanging out, please go over and show the man some love to return the favor. Thank you very much, Dooley, again for bringing everybody over. I appreciate it wonderfully on this Christmas day, and I hope you are having an amazing Christmas yourself. Can, like, my controls work? I think the batteries on my controller died. Which would be really stupid because I'm not even using a controller. Gerson, Merry Christmas. Happy to see you, my friend. Hope things are going well over across the pond. Duly being I don't have the context on that one myself, but we could definitely explore this if we need to here in chat. Gerson, you enjoying that time off work? I know you've been plugging away almost at the rate I've been lately, so. Yes, I'm guessing that that was a live stream that I would have enjoyed being part of. Dooley, I will have to make sure I stop in for one very soon. Dang it, Dooley has protection wrench. Yeah, I handed out a couple extra wrenches today. That is the first Merry Christmas. The second one will be on Thursday where I pass out a couple gift cards. JJ, you never have to remove any comments because it doesn't matter who is a mod. I am the ultimate mod. Thomas Burley, Merry Christmas. How's it going, my friend? Missile at your toes, young Dooley Ray of Sun. I mean, I'm all for some mistletoe, but I don't know if I want missiles at my toes. It was a short stream, but very funny. Totally recommended. I will take some time over the next day or so and get the watch in. I expect most people, if they get a chance to stream today, will be a short stream. Like I said, guys, I will have to be off in about half an hour myself so I can finish getting ready for work and get out the door on time to hopefully go make enough money to take some time off sometime soon. But we're working towards that. We're getting things in place and really excited to, at minimum, we will be taking my birthday off. I'm hoping to kind of rearrange the schedule. I think what I've figured out is if I do 3 long days every week and 3 regular days, I can start actually taking a full day off. Obviously, I won't 100% be sure of that until I see how it goes. One of the things about working in this industry, and especially talking about tipping earlier, I just never know what it's going to be from week to week. Some weeks can be just absolutely phenomenal, and others can be just nothing. Pretty good. Figured I'd take a break from playing and watch you play. Not a problem, Thomas. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some bigger things over the next few days. I'm not quite for sure what we're going to do on Thursday night stream other than just kind of give some stuff away. But, like I said, I'm debating a little bit of Act 8 at this point. I know I'm definitely going to have to start getting some levels in on that anyways. Just so that I can start pushing towards getting eventually that Valiant title. But at the same time, got quite a bit more that I need to do and have to figure out how much I risk cutting into Necro by pushing anything hardcore, or if we should just do nothing but Necro prep until after we get through Necro and then come back to 8 afterwards. Has been kind of a debate in itself, but quite a bit that I have up in the air at the moment, and so many things that I'm really excited to start adding on and doing for the community. I keep planning on doing a bunch of stuff behind the scenes, and then either I pick up an extra shift or I'm just so exhausted I barely have anything left, and I either come home and just do my bare minimums and grab myself something to eat and crash, or I jump in and hang out with somebody else because I don't have much left in me, but still want to show support for the community. So we just kind of play it by ear with everything at the moment. But like I said, I'm trying to rework the balance so that we can start taking some more time away from the other job while still keeping the bills paid so that we can actually spend the time on the channel that I want to be doing. Always has his fingers in a lot of different pies. Yes, I do. In many different ways, my friend. In many different ways. But that's only because when I see a pie, it's hard to keep my fingers out of it. Hey, Val, when you see a chocolate pie, you want to put your fingers in it. Apple pie, cherry pie, pumpkin pie, many types of pie. Cream pie or apple pie? Cream pie. Love apple pie, but cream pie is definitely better. YT as a mod, that was clean. But if it wasn't mod, Um, YT knows his borderline that he can push. He knows when to push over on everybody else's channel. I fear nothing except for wrench. So even with sucking this up, we've almost hit 1 million. By the way, I gotta say, guys, for those of you who have become a member of the channel, no matter if it's because you actually joined the membership or you were lucky enough to grab one of the 10 free I gave away on the last stream, those crystals look absolutely gorgeous next to your names. Really excited to see more and more of those in the chat. And like I said, we will be continuing to do the monthly giveaways now that I'm back for channel members. I'm going to be working on getting a few other, member exclusive content out. We're definitely going to have member discounts when the merch store goes live. So keep that in mind if you want to become a channel member and help support things, and maybe help me keep things going a little better. Got quite a bit more coming. Going to be reaching out in a lot of different ways. So YT is now Pudding Pie. I think that is a very sweet name. Yes. A little bit of affection going on here. Definitely some love towards our fellow men. But guys, 24 likes on the stream already. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. A few new members, several donations. Gotta thank you all. Appreciate you so much. We are excited to see the channel keep growing so much. It has been one heck of a year. You've done well, Wolf. So glad you got your... Thank you, JJ. I appreciate that so much. It has been a fight and a struggle, but that's what I was built for, is fights and struggles. And my time is definitely coming. It's been a long road to get here, but we're definitely going to enjoy this season. So, Wasi, how's it going? Nice to see you back. Let me guess, you went and ran another Necro run in like the last 20 minutes. I'll hold a man's hand, but it'll be to show where the bar is. No problem. Had lunch and realized I could actually do another. Not surprised, Wasi. JJ encourages that Billy and YT interlock the fingers and just really embrace it. And apparently Billy is giving thought to this. YT, I think we got something beautiful blossoming here for you guys. Don't get to use Werewolf by Night nearly enough, in spite of the fact that I do have the 5-star, the 4-star, and the 3-star. But still don't have that 6-star yet. Still working on that. We will get him soon. As a matter of fact, the one thing that did not get opened in the opening today, I have 3 Mystic Abyss Nexuses. And those are going to sit there until Werewolf by Night is in the pool. And then, or until we pull him, whichever one happens first. Because if we pull him, then we're kind of don't need him as much. Wolfie, show us some pickup lines. I think my new favorite one is: do you prefer tacos or pizza after sex? It's an informational line, plus it gets attention. Lassie, YT, and Billy. So we're all going to hang out together, apparently. I love my Tigra. Most successful pickup line is simple: V or A. Well, I don't. I mean, if it works, it will definitely get you one of 3 answers: either V, A, or slapped. I love the monkeys. I remember when I was a kid, the first time I ever saw the monkeys TV show. Actually, I don't know. I was probably 3rd grade, and I went home. My dad was a musician, and I went home to him and I said, "Dad, I just heard this new band, and they're just absolutely phenomenal." And he's like, "Oh yeah, who are they?" And I said, "The Monkees." And he spent the next 5 minutes laughing at me. My most successful one was going barbecue. Get in the van. Here we come. Walking down the street. Everyone. Oh my God! I can't believe I don't know I can't remember the next line. I know it. I can hear it in my head. I just can't say the words properly right at the moment. But it is, the next part is walking down the street. Here we come, walking down the street. Oh, V plus A. I did miss V plus A, which is definitely a missed option as well, and definitely the one that you marry. YT's goal is to be touched by a girl. I'm thinking a different song from. Oh yeah, JJ, what song are you thinking of? Last Train from Clarksville? Chief of YT Gaming, how's it going, my man? Haven't seen you in forever. It'll happen one day and it'll be explosive. Just left you a like. You got 25 now. Thank you, Chief. Appreciate it. The shut your mouth song, but I can't remember what it's called. I should know that one. Abe out here flirting with men and claiming to be straight. Abel, are you the type of guy that would marry a guy for 6 years just to win a game of gay chicken? Raise up the homies. Yeah, I'd give up 2 seconds in. Well, guys, there you go. Now you know where your bet line is with Avow. Are you flirting with me? YT, I think Avow has been flirting with you for a while. This person's name is a massive throwback. Sammy Sosa is back. YT, I sent a chat earlier invite, wanted to chat that someone be getting big, and I hope it's a good crimbo for him. Didn't want to say in chat and lose the street cred. Yeah, them street creds, they're like really important in the nerd community. Gotta have them, polyhedro creds to the max. Yeah, I seen Good Burger years ago, but yes, I have seen Good Burger. Guys, I think we finally have a love connection. We'll let you know when Abao, Billy, and YT's wedding date is. I think Wasi may be somewhere in the mix as well. Yeah, from what I remember, and like I said, it's been a while since I've seen it. It's a great movie. It's funny as can be, but it definitely is one of those ones that just still can hold up pretty well. A wise man once said, "Nothing is gayer than a group of straight men." We were already married. It was a sloppy divorce. Elvis slept with me. That was definitely a Las Vegas wedding, and it didn't go well. But at least the Las Vegas ones are easier to get out of. Damn, her evade is high today. Pickup line for October 10th. Are you today's date? Because you're a 10 out of 10. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. That one. Where are we at? Okay. Just checking the time real quick to see where we're at on things. Like I said, guys, I wanted to hang out for a little while today, but I do still have to go work this evening. Alcohol isn't going to deliver itself. Which is probably a good thing because, some of these people would be a lot more dangerous if alcohol would just deliver itself to them. I bet you they'd tip better if alcohol delivered itself, though. Which is surprising because, I actually do deliver it to them and, but their love is the alcohol and not me. I am just the guy interfering and making them take the time to actually, show their ID and stuff. Some people can handle it. Native people like me get really rowdy when they're drunk. Some do. I'm actually in a very heavily populated native area out here in Washington. I honestly did not realize how many reservations there were and how large the Native American population was in Washington until I got out here. But it's amazing. Like it's and you can see a lot of really massive influences around here from it too. It's a good thing. I tried authentic eggnog for the first time 2 days ago, and it was a wild experience. Eggnog is amazing. I love eggnog. Yeah, Chief, out here in Washington, it's amazing. The one of the communities is Puyallup. That is a reservation. There's I mean it's I won't go through all of them because I will annihilate names, and I just won't be that disrespectful whatsoever. I try to be very careful while I'm out here, anyways. But there's you see influences of the Native American community all over the place. One of the things I really do like about Washington, or at least the Seattle area, Tacoma, Puyallup, Des Moines, Kent, all the places around here, is nature is incorporated into every aspect of this place. It's amazing how, like, it's I said it when I first got out here. Um, it's like they literally, every time they build something, they then plant 30 trees around it to hide it. Um, there, you can see where, like the shelves of the mountains and stuff the where the communities are built into, the way the bay is. It's the amount of gorgeous nature out here is just absolutely wonderful, and I love it. It is just absolutely gorgeous, and there's so many great influences. Um, Chief, there's another Billy D in the community. He is in Dorky One Alliance, and he's an American Dolphins fan. He gets all the backlash or whatever. I say, love it. He should have changed his tag. Do you like turkey and stuffing sandwiches? I like turkey sandwiches. I don't like stuffing. As a Canadian, we have a great native population up here. Yeah, yeah. As a matter of fact, my landlord for this place is Native American, and she has family here, but most of her family is actually up in Canada. We were talking about that before I moved in here. Chicken and stuffing with gravy. Chicken and mashed potatoes with gravy. Turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy. Turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, and deviled eggs is normally what was on my plate at most holidays. At least until I got to dessert. Everybody's like, aren't you going to eat anything else? I'm like, why? The plate's already overflowing with everything that's good. And then I'd be like, oh yeah, I forgot. I need rolls. To soak up all the gravy. Don't like gravy. Love gravy. Good gravy makes everything good. Sammy's, Sambo's, sandwiches. Yep, JJ. A slamwich. A smash burger. We had pigs in the blanket as a side and a bowl of gravy for dipping. Nice, JJ. Oh, I know I missed a comment earlier that I meant to read that I saw something. Oh, Abow, you said Wolfie should try to meet Mr. Beast. I am totally down to meet Mr. Beast, as well as several other YouTubers, and some of them I'm actually in the works of putting something together to maybe get some things going. So, hopefully I'll have some more information on some of that soon. But if anybody wants to put it in Mr. Beast's ear that he should meet me, like, I'm okay with that too, guys. I will totally take the promotion. Or if anybody gets a line on someplace they know he's going to be, let me know on that as well. Dooley was Mr. Beast earlier. Oh, okay. The native population is only 2 million in Canada. It's the same in the U.S. In Mexico, there's more. There's also native people in South. Yep. Yeah, I know, unfortunately, the further, the United States has not been kind to the Native American population for most of our history, which is a massive disgrace. Which is part of the reason why getting out here and seeing such predominant Native American culture has been really breathtaking in itself. Just to see someplace. And I mean, I spent a lot of time down in the South when I was a kid. I went down to Oklahoma and Texas all the time. So, you know, I'm used to areas with decent amounts of Native American population. But it seems to be incorporated better here in a lot of ways. So, but yeah, I don't like drinking. I tried it before. Yeah, I don't mind drinking. I'm definitely a casual drinker. I I have a very high tolerance to alcohol. I just don't. I've never been one of those ones who felt like drinking all the time. I knew a lot of people that did. Drink water every 30 minutes if it's abdo. Yeah, abdo and I are I'm definitely going to work on getting something going with abdo at some point. Um, I, we'll see how that one goes. Billy, you and YT would have to help JS carry me home if we met Abdo. Yeah, I'm really like Abdo and I kind of have been talking, hopefully something in the spring. Out here, the rainy season lasts until like February, and we both kind of mentioned the idea of something after that. So really kind of hoping to get that in place, but don't want to say too much before we've worked out details. But yeah, I'm down for whatever. I mean, part of the reason I moved out here was to be closer to Kabam headquarters for events and things that happen to go on up there, but also because of the fact that like Brian Grant's out here, Abdo's out here, there's so many others that are, close by, obviously there's several in the Seattle area here, and then quite a few down in California. So I'm in a good spot to be able to start maybe doing meetups with not only other YouTubers, but eventually start doing some fan meetups as well. So I want to get a couple things in place. I've obviously got to get some things established so that we can set up these meetups and things. But really excited to start taking things to another level and really, expand my reach in the community. Okay, third time's a charm. I wasn't looking for the SP3, but, after hitting the SP2 twice and it not actually working, why not? There we go. Yeah, I've been told to get over what they'd done a long time ago. They are right. I am getting over it and forgiving. I'm also going to remember my ancestors and honor them. That's the best thing. I mean, you can hold the hatred for the crimes of the past for the rest of your life and let it ruin you, or you can honor the lives of those who came before you who allowed you to be. And trust me, the second one is going to give you a better life. If knew me before injury, I could drink for days. I'm beer, Guinness wine man, Abdo, Putty Cat. I was drinking with his bud Joe. Are there any Jordy MCOC streamers? I don't know. Drinking at home in the chair is different than drinking outside. That it is. That it is. Billy, keep me away from kombucha. Nice. Yeah, my old thing, back when I used to actually drink on a regular basis and, make other people pay for it, because it was more fun that way, was I would have a standard challenge. If you can keep up with me drinking, great. I will pay for all the drinks all night long. But if you tap out, it goes on your tab. Whatever I drink. But the main rule to that is you have to drink what I'm drinking. Now, my standard round for drinking contests were this. You get one beer, one shot of your choice, and an Irish car bomb. Okay? Now, my beer was always a Budweiser. My shot was always a shot of Jaeger. And when I say Irish car bomb, I want it done properly. That's a 16-ounce tumbler with 8 ounces of Guinness, 8 ounces of Jameson, and a double shot of Bailey. Now, most people made it through the first round. Quite a few made it through the second. By the third round, most people, the Bailey would start curdling in their stomach, and they would puke and be done, and I would get free drinks all night long. Bro, Barrow Man is crying on YT because of the free gifts. I saw that about, and it's funny. It's free gifts. Stop complaining. I really don't know what anybody has to complain about on the free gifts, to be truthful with you. I mean, what do you expect? It's free. And honestly, I'm not even offended by what I got. Root beer for root beer. Okay. With or without ice cream? And THC infused or not? Why are you going to let it time out? I mean, it may not be as good as you wanted, but at least it's still free stuff that you didn't have to do anything except for log in for. So many delusional people. How's it going, Adrian Grant? Merry Christmas. There's always going to be some portion of the community that's not happy about whatever we get. Okay. But in all honesty, most of the time, most of the complaints aren't necessarily warranted. There are times, I won't deny that, there are definitely times that Kabam definitely does things that I agree are massive screw-ups. And when those pitchforks come out, I'll pass them out myself. So, yes, YT, root beer floats. As a matter of fact, I'm honestly thinking about doing some THC root beer floats for my Christmas stream. Or not Christmas stream. This is the Christmas stream. My birthday stream, sorry. Put Coke in it as well. Okay, now we're going a little bit further in a direction that I don't go. But, Yeah, I think some people were expecting a rank 3 gem, which I don't know why they would. There's no way Command was going to give that out as the. Um, I do think that, one of the things that I will admit, I talked about it before the Banquet crystals were officially announced. I very much so expected us to see Titan shards in the Banquet crystals. I very much so expected us to see a larger amount of 7-star shards in the Banquet crystals. I'm kind of surprised. But I also am not surprised that it kind of lined up in a way that, you know, some people focused very much so on Banquet, and other people took everything they had for Banquet and just went directly over to Necro. And I think that worked out in Kabam's favor, to be truthful with you. I see drugs are at the limit. Everyone has a secret. The Banquet crystals are actual trash, especially after Cyber. Yeah, it's a mixed bag. It kind of depends on where you are progression-wise. If you're in the right progression, the Banquet crystals can be phenomenal for you. Like I said, my newest account, that 7-star Thanos, is going to be huge. But I also understand that there's a lot of things that I got on this account that would have been great on that account that weren't as good on this account. There are Titan shards, just a miserably low drop rate and even lower amount. Yeah. The variant players are peeing me off with the constant. Valiant, I can get it. So, Valiant players are not getting a rank 6, 7-star Herc for free. Aren't bad. Heartburn is real. But anyways, guys, I'm looking at the time right now, and this is about right where I need to be so that I can get ready for work and get out there. So I'm going to go over and see real quick, is anyone actually live? You would think, out of the fact that I have 190 streamers on my list, that somebody would be. But it doesn't look like there is. So I guess we're not going to raid anybody today. It was really great to see everybody. Adrian, thank you for stopping in. Chiefy, Abow, JJ, was lovely to see you as well. And Billy, nice to see you. Everybody, just thank you so much. Wasi, everybody, thank you for the support and everything. J Flames, I cannot thank you guys enough. But like I said, I will be back on Thursday night, and we're going to do some giveaways. But for tonight, I got to go make some money so I can pay for those. So, I love you guys, and I will see you back soon. I've got a crystal opening dropping in about 20 minutes. If you guys want to check that out, I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for being part of the Wolfpack and this amazing last year. I love you guys all, and I will see you guys Thursday night. Peace out.